ADS was an offshoot of Lynn Haven Dive Center. In the beginning, ADS, known today, but Atlantic Diving Supply, was really officially incorporated in 1997. And in 97, what we did is we had the latest and the greatest diving gear in the world, right? And we had that kind of diving expertise, and we were known all over the Tidewater community as like the place to understand or learn or teach diving. And so the Navy SEAL community and some of the working divers in the military started using Atlantic Diving Supply to get their products. And in 2000, we were awarded a Marine Lifesaving and Diving Prime Vendor contract from DLA, which really allowed us to sell a broad scope of products in that category to those same military customers. So that was really the beginning of ADS, as you know today, and really our focus today is finding our customers' problems, asking questions to get them to understand their own problems, and then bringing them some innovative and cost-effective solutions to help them really complete their mission. Drive is the will to win. Drive is the amount of energy and effort you put into whatever you're doing. You know, people are always like, give me 110%, but it's like, what amount of energy and effort are you willing to put into whatever you're working on? That's drive. And I think people that are driven, and the people that are the most driven, and the people that understand how to give everything they have towards a goal to win and to meet that goal, are the ones that are going to be successful in whatever they do.
Definitely a trust within the company. It's never been focused on, hey, did you clock in at this time, did you clock out at this time, that it's been a focus on the mission and what your job function is, and so that there's been leeway to get that done how you need it to.
When I think about commitment is sometimes the goals are really easy and sometimes they're really clear, but occasionally they're bigger and they seem far off and you're not really sure if what you're doing right now is doing anything to get you there. So it's easy to waver. It's really easy to stop watering those plants. And I think if you can, the people I see that are very successful tend to focus on the bigger picture. And that means sometimes your door has to be open. And sometimes you have to let someone interrupt you because they need something right then. And it may not be the oar you're pulling right then, and it may be a significant interruption from your plan. But sometimes the plan involves other people.
Helping out these people who serve for us. I mean, when you get that, and even if they don't really know what you've done to get there, for me, there's a lot of personal satisfaction in finding out that that one pair of boots made it to that guy, even though we jumped through a bunch of hoops to get there, but it made it to him before he had to leave and be deployed. That we got that ammo to that customer, even though the freight probably cost us more than the ammo did, but we met our commitment that we made to our customer. That's what makes me feel really good.
Accountability is simple. Do what you said you're going to do, right? It's not that difficult. The difficult piece is how do you institutionalize that? And that is simply saying, okay, well, everybody knows that if I behave in a certain manner, here's what's going to happen. And that's not going to change from person to person, and that's not going to change from situation to situation. There's a basic underlying framework that this company will follow. That's like, you have to be accountable for your behavior, you have to be accountable to your teammates, you have to be accountable to your customer. And if you don't do that, here's what happens. Again, very simple in theory, but I think we're getting better at implementing it as well.
We're professional. So not just in like the formal professional, but just the way we do things. We're true to our word, we say what we're gonna do, we follow through, we stay engaged and on top of things until they close out. And I think that goes back to the amount of support that we have. We're able to follow through on anything we say because we have an entire warehouse that's helping us ship things. We have an entire contracts team that's helping us execute on contracts. We have accounting that's there to support all of our vendors and everything that goes on behind the scenes. And we're kind of the face of it all. So I think, a lot of the other companies that we work with that do the same thing that we do, they don't have that. And I think a lot of our vendors see that and they realize what they're working with. So when they say we're professional, we come as a package.
I feel like we save lives. I feel like everybody in their own right here at ADS, no matter what your job may be, we save lives. And being able to see that, prime example, a while back, Derek Starcher comes in the warehouse and he's carrying this plate. And he's showing everybody this plate, and finally comes to me and he said, this plate saved someone's life. And it had dents in it from the bullets. And it was personal, because that came out of the warehouse. We packed that out. You know, we made sure they got what they requested on time, on target, just like they requested it.
Any person that I've worked with, anyone, top to bottom, anyone, you come up with a new idea, you come up with a thought, they'll always start thinking about how to achieve it, how to make it. And it's not that you come up with an idea that is it. You come up with an idea, you discuss it. Everyone is enthusiastic about, okay, what have you thought? Then they're enthusiastic, okay, what can we achieve out of this? And once we have decided on what we want to achieve out of this, everyone starts making a plan and executing that plan with you. So that's that one word, enthusiastic.
Well, we have to find different value-added solutions for our customers. And we have to adapt to change. That's just part of it. And that's what ADS does best. We find new solution sets for our customer base. We've learned from past experiences. We really listen to the customer. We want to hear what they have to say. And then we take whatever's challenging them. What are your biggest pains and issues? And give us a couple days to go back and brainstorm with all the talent that ADS has to try to figure out a solution set for them. To me, that's being innovative. We're not sticking to the status quo. Like, we've done this before in the past. Now it's time for us to show them what else is out there. What are the new capabilities that are out there? Because honestly, the day we stop striving to get better is the day we're bound to get worse. So every day we're thinking of new solutions for our customers. And that's what separates us from our competition.
We're a learning organization. We're always looking for new ways to do things. We're always looking to put people in the right positions, to employ them and allow them to do the tasks that they need to do their job. I think that we're not a very micromanaging organization. We trust our people, and we try to give them the tools that are necessary for them to be successful. But ultimately, I think success is driven by the individual, and individuals here have a lot of control over what they do and where they're going to go in the company.
I'm a huge believer that attitude informs everything. That if you make the decision I'm a big fake it till you make it person, and we do a lot of stuff on the fly at ADS. So you sometimes have to kind of smile and go, sure, this is going to work. It's definitely going to work. It's definitely going to work, even in the back of your brain, if in the back of your brain you're going, oh my God, what have we done? So attitude, I think, informs everything else. I think if you have a good attitude, your drive is better. I think if you have a good attitude, you're more creative and more innovative. I think if you have a good attitude, you want to be accountable. You want to do the right thing by people. So for me, attitude, without a doubt, is the most important thing that informs not only our company, but your entire life.
Our purpose, your mission.
Our purpose, your mission.
Our purpose, your mission.
Our purpose, your mission.
Welcome to ADS.